We're gearing up for winter recreation in our county forest on Discover Wisconsin. So how do you feel about winter? Be honest. I learned long ago that the best way to endure winter is to embrace it. It's not the time to be sheltered away indoors. Get outside and take advantage of all the winter activities that county forests provide. There are literally hundreds of miles of cross-country ski trails throughout the county forest. Locations like 9 Mile and Wausau have unique and diverse trails that range from easy to challenging. And for those of you brave enough for a much, much larger challenge, there's the American Birkebeiner cross-country ski race. Touted as the second largest ski race in North America, the American Birkebeiner is not for the faint of heart. It's a race over 30 miles in length, much of which is on the Sawyer and Bayfield County forests. Racers start in Cable and finish in downtown Hayward. You receive a Birkie medal upon finishing to go along with your frozen beard or eyelashes.
If you're looking for something the whole family can enjoy, Keyes Peak in Florence County is no stranger to skiers and has one of the fastest tubing hills in Wisconsin. Keyes Peak is the highest peak in Florence County, and from up top, it offers a spectacular view of the area. Now, if there's an unofficial winter pastime in northern Wisconsin, it would have to be snowmobiling, and it's easy to see why. Snowmobile clubs all over Wisconsin are maintaining the trails while keeping the riders safe. And the Blue Ox Trail Riders Club of Florence County is no exception.
Well, up here, the majority of our trails are county forest or state land. We have over 150 miles of snowmobile trail and probably a little over 60 miles of ATV trail. Now, some of those are joint trails that you can use either or, but we're maintaining over 200 miles of trail. I think that anyone that is thinking about snowmobiling or anything, contact the club, talk to them, and I'm sure they'd be glad to take you out for a ride and show you around and pique your interest in it. Get out and enjoy the weather, because we like the snow and we like all the seasons, and it's fun to get out there and enjoy it.
Now, when the snow begins to melt in April or May or June, it's a sign that spring is in the air. The trees are blossoming and the birds are singing. It's time to grab my binoculars. All right, for the birding enthusiast, what kind of bird species are out there here on the trail?
A pretty wide variety, but really mostly those that target the younger forest condition. Obviously, this is a rough grouse and woodcock area, and those two species provide some great viewing opportunities.
Heading out on the trail, it's easy to get caught up in all of the sights and sounds of Mother Nature. Chestnut-sided warbler.
Yeah.
They're pretty common around here?
Very common, and basically because of the young forest habitat, they use the taller trees like this as singing trees, but they'll spend most of their time down in the shrubbery and in the thick cover that's below it.
Okay. A bird that is trying to make a comeback with the help of the county forest is the Kirtland's warbler.
The Kirtland's warbler is a federal endangered species. A few years ago, there was less than 100 birds left in the world. And that population is expanded out of northern lower Michigan and is now expanded in Wisconsin because of the habitat that we're providing for these birds.
And Gary says that this is habitat created through strategic harvesting practices on the forest. In county forests, you can go from the sound of birds chirping 1 minute to the rush of waterfalls the next.
Marinette County Waterfalls Tour is unique to the entire state of Wisconsin, really, with the number of waterfalls that we have confined just within our county. Makes it a really neat attraction for people to come and see. With all these located on county forest land, they're protected. We can't get anybody coming in here privately buying them, subdividing along these stretches of not only the waterfalls, but the rivers as well.
Pete shared with me that these waterfall areas make for great trout fishing too. Need some more ideas of how to enjoy winter and spring activities? Just head to discoverwisconsin.com and choose Wisconsin County Forest as your destination. Up next, Eric is off to learn what it takes to manage all of the county forest land.
You won't want to miss this. Stay tuned.